Guys, what's up and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. As you guys already know, it's your favorite baby girl Aisha Badmos, and welcome back to everything that is. You guys, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and please hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on your post notifications so that you'll be the first person to get notified whenever I post a new video. So you guys, drum roll. It's been a year. Yeah, it's exactly a year since I relocated from Nigeria to Canada. Since my husband and I packed our bags and moved to Canada from our home country, Nigeria. And this video from the title, just basically sharing everything that I feel about this country, everything that I know, or just basically just sharing my experience with you guys. So this video is for everybody, whether you just relocated to Canada, whether you're planning to relocate to Canada, whether you have been in Canada for a long time, whether you feel like you're praying to God that God, please, I also want to move to this country. This video is for everybody, and I'm just gonna be chit chatting basically with you. So I'm not gonna do any much shenanigans. So let's just get right into the video. So you guys, I relocated to Canada with my husband like exactly a year ago. By the time you're seeing this video, it's definitely gonna be more than a year, maybe a year and a few weeks or a few days. But yeah, I don't know when this video is gonna be going up. But my experience, generally, I feel like Canada is a really amazing country. It's a lovely country. I like so many things about Canada. As much as I mean, everywhere has its like downsides, like the bad and the good. I don't like everything about Canada, but I like most things about Canada. I love how developed Canada is compared to where I'm coming from. I love how exposed it is. I love technology. I love everything that comes with like a developed country. Basically, Canada is a really amazing country, I must say. I love the bus system, even though I've not been using the bus, because I mean, I've not sure I've been using the bus, but yeah, I love the whole train and bus system. I love that you can easily get where you're going to once you like check your map and all of that. Like everything has people are accountable for everything basically. So I love the healthcare. I'm not gonna say, I can't really say I love the schooling because I didn't come into Canada as a student and I don't have any child going to school. But so far from what I heard, schooling is not so bad. Even though I heard that they don't do more of reading. Sorry, they do more of reading than we do in Nigeria. I feel like our education in Nigeria is more technical than it is over here. Don't judge me, don't quote me, but yeah, that's what I heard because I don't really have anybody in school. I love how open-minded people are. I love how my highlight is how kind and amazing people are. People are very kind and nice in this part of the country. I must really say, like, people treat each other with care. You rarely see anybody being rude or anybody being, I've not had any encounter with, or maybe once, but it was not me directly, it was my brother and somebody at the mall. But obviously, no matter how good a place is, there are things that would like maybe there'll always be exceptions, you get, but overall everybody, most people here are very nice and kind. They treat people with care, with love and attention. I had an amazing experience with, okay, so there was this Ontario election that I kind of like applied for as an information assistant, and grateful I was given the position. So I just like worked for like a day for this 2025 Ontario election. And you guys, I spoke to over 1,800 people, and I would say that these people are really kind. Like they were smiling. Nobody was like, though I didn't experience anybody like maybe being rude or being unkind. People were just kind, nice, smiling. It was a tiring job because I had to stand all through like most of the time, but their expressions, their like the way they welcome you and everything just made the whole experience overall amazing. I love how kind they had to be. Very honest, I'm not gonna lie about that. They are very kind, and I love how organized and how everything is basically. One thing that I really do not think it's so good is the job system. It's really to me, if I do say so myself, it's not the easiest to get a job here in Canada, especially if you're immigrating from another country. I'm speaking for Nigeria. Coming from Nigeria, looking for a job in Canada, they always tell you, most of the hiring or managers or the employers always tell you that you need Canadian experience. And in my head, I'm like, if you don't give me this job, how do I get the experience? Or you are supposed to go to school for a particular certification and all of that. And I also realized that business does way better here in Canada. Like if you're looking to make that money, you know that money that you have been thinking in your head, I feel like business is the way. And not saying people that are doing corporate jobs or 9 to 5s don't make good money. They do make good money depending on where you're working from. But I mean to be able to like have a flexible time, flexible schedule. I feel like owning a business, maybe you have a skill, owning a business is the way. It gives you flexible schedule, it gives you, you can easily manage your time, you can do this, you can do that, and there's cool money. Like there is cool money in business. I recently heard that people make a lot of money from trade, so you might want to look into that if it's something that you have interest on. So there are so many skills that you can build on, but I really feel like business makes really, you see that money I've been thinking in your head, business will probably be the only thing that's going to give you that money. And there are so many things, there are so many services that you can offer. You can make hair, you can log, you can sell cakes and pastries, you can do trade. Some people do painting, some people do house arrangement, there's home inspectors, there's realtors and all of that. So many amazing businesses. Just that I will not say this is a downside, but I feel like all this business and all of that needs one certification and the or the other. Coming from Nigeria, if you want to start a maybe a you want to open a salon in Nigeria, or maybe like yeah, or a hairdressing place basically, you just open it. You just pay for the land and open it. There's really no going to school for any certification or maybe going it for any weeks training and all of that. Just that when you have your skill, you can open. But here, regardless of how good you are, regardless of the skill that you have, you still need to like do certifications for them to basically know that, or like trainings for them to basically know that you are good for that job and all of that. Like for instance, if you want to be handling food and all of that, maybe cakes, pastries, food in general, anything edible, there are so many things that you have to do. You have to do like the food handling certificate, which I did. There's still the one for the province, there's the one for, I don't know, there's so many process and steps to doing all of these things. But once you get all of those stuff done, like once you get your training, your certification and all of that, it's just very easy. Like it makes it very easy for you to run any business that you want to run. And trust me, it is amazing. Like it's cool money. Also, let's talk about the tax. I do not get it. I do, because I have never actively paid tax in Nigeria, so I'm not getting this whole tax system. I mean, I've heard people on TikTok on social media saying that they have to pay 6,000 naira to the government for tax and all of that. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of money. So that tax, I'm yet to like to adjust to it, because it's like if you go to the mall to buy something for like $2, you have to remove 13%. Like it's a lot of money in my opinion. But yeah, one way or the other, you get back this money. So I heard. And also, let's talk about expenses. You guys, here in Canada, things are expensive, like very, very expensive. Well, I would say when I say things are expensive, or things are expensive, is relative. It depends on you and how much you're earning. But in my opinion, I think things are very, very expensive. Things are on the high side. Groceries are not cheap. If you take $100 to a store, for instance, maybe it's real Canadian superstore, best believe you can count how many things you come out with. Like things are expensive, things are over the roof. But I feel like the only difference is that there is no cheap labor. Like you're getting paid. If you're working, you're getting paid a good amount of dollars that you can actually use to earn a living, if I do say so myself, if you're not being extravagant or you're not being too over the roof. But yeah, basically groceries are expensive, houses are expensive. Houses are not cheap, you guys. Houses are not cheap. Another thing I want to talk about is, I don't know, I'm just jumping all over, I'm just saying as it's coming to my head. But another thing I want to talk about is looking at this looking at Canada. I feel like the whole credit card system makes people a lot more comfortable. So some things that people buy that they don't buy with their like cash. You know the way we pay cash in Nigeria or from your bank account. Here you can use your credit card to pay, which it has an advantage and also a disadvantage. The advantage, in my opinion, is sometimes you don't really need that thing, but because you have it in your head that you can actually use your credit card to pay, just go ahead to buy it and like, oh, maybe I can use my credit card to pay. The credit card is a good thing because I mean you need to build your credit history maybe for so many things that you want to do, that they will need your credit history and all of that. But yeah, overall the job not so good in my opinion. Everything is just amazing. But yeah, that's my experience so far. Housing is not cheap, you guys. Housing is not cheap. Another thing that that gets me. Like, I'm still like, how do they do this? Is how they pay monthly. So over in Nigeria, we pay our house rent yearly. I think everybody pays house rent yearly. I've never heard anybody that paid house rent monthly, but they pay house rent yearly. And here you have to pay monthly. Like, you pay month by month. You pay this month, you pay next month. You can be really, really exhausted. Can't you just collect everything under 1 year and let's go? So yeah, that's another thing that I'm like, why are they doing this? But yeah, overall everything is good. Do I regret coming to Canada? No. Another thing I want to share with you guys is the loneliness. You guys, in Canada is very lonely. I'm speaking for my own part, maybe because I really do not have so much people, but I'm gonna give you one advice. If you're coming to Canada or any country, basically, you need to find a community. I always tell people that you cannot do life alone. You need people around you. You need people in your surroundings. You need people to help you grow in life. I mean, we rise by lifting others, right? So you need a community. There are so many groups. In fact, I'm in quite a number of groups that have really helped me, even with my business. Nigerian moms in Ontario, Nigerian moms in the West. So many groups. There are groups for your province. There are groups that for people in your area. There are groups for people in your streets. There are groups for people in your city. So many things like that, which is really, really amazing. I feel like that will help you build a better community. If you have business, you can advertise your business there. If you have anything you are doing, meeting people, these groups mostly organizes hangouts. So many amazing things that you can meet people. Because if you don't meet people, let me tell you, some people will die of loneliness. See, somebody who just die of loneliness. And I really, really feel pity for, or I feel somehow for people that come into Canada with, like, as a student. I mean, you are the only one, you don't have a partner. If you're not very open to making friends and meeting new people, best believe you're going to maybe probably fall into depression, because everything here can be really, really lonely. And yeah, that's just it I want to share with you guys. So let me know any other question that you want me to share, or anything you want me to talk about in the comment section about my stay so far, since I mean, like, or about my 1 year experience in Canada. And also, do I regret coming to Canada? I think I've said this earlier. No, I do not regret coming to Canada. Do I think I would have come earlier? Or see, I would have came earlier. I don't know. But you guys get my point. No, I think I came at the right time. Yeah. Why did I relocate? I'm gonna leave that question for an entire video on this one. I'm gonna tell you why I relocated. Nothing deep, but I'm not gonna say it in this video. So it's an amazing experience overall, and I wish and I pray that anybody wishing to come to this part of the world, may Allah grant it for you. And just let me know if you have any questions. Drop me in the comment section. If you want to reach out to me personally for a collaboration video or any other thing, my Instagram is gonna be somewhere up here. I don't know, but yeah, basically. So thanks so much for watching today's video. I'm super excited to be doing this with you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.